Welcome back. I will be showing you in this video how to update your organization on 390 Work, which means your name, your username, inviting people, and handling billing, invoices, and the likes. All right, so underneath this section, under Manage Organization, there is a settings aspect that's under the App Store. And this is where everything can happen. So just click on About, which is the first one. So About brings us to this page where the same information we had provided earlier would be listed here. So at any point in time, if you need to update your name, your username, your official email or phone number, you could alter all of those here. Then the tagline, if you have one, there's a placeholder that says just do it, just to give you an idea. In the case of Nike, Nike's tagline is just do it. So if your business has one, you can put it here. And I will show you where that is shown on your home page, and you can update your about, vision, and mission here. Then you can activate your 390 home page. It will be activated for you by default. Let me just do that. So, and it would bring you to your home page, and you might be wondering what your home page is. Your home page is this here, and it's a public facing link where you can share with your customers for them to buy your products, book your services, lay complaints, anything and everything. You could just share this link with your customer and they would access this. So I'll explain how this works in a different video. And you might see they are waiting verification here as well because this organization is yet to be verified. So you'd see it here as well. Okay, so back to your settings. There we have the roles in the organization. These three roles are created by default: super admin, admin, and staff. So you can use them out of the box and invite people based on these roles. However, you can create new roles based on your organization. If there is a role, there's a placeholder here just to give you an idea of who you'd want to invite. So let's say there's a digital marketer or an executive assistant. You could just do that and create that role out of the box here. And once you've created the role, there are a couple of things you can do. You can update the permissions and delete that role if you want. And so what are the permissions you want to give the executive assistant? You don't want them to be able to manage your organizations. If you do want them to, yes, you can just tell them, okay, you can update organization, you can manage the roles, and you can manage App Store, or you can invite people. If you want your executive assistant to be able to do these things, this is where you set it up for them in managing the organization. Then when you're done, you can just update the permissions, and that will trigger all of that. Then we have an assistant now that has access to updating the organization. But I don't want the assistants to be able to manage the organization. If I want them to be able to manage the App Store, I can leave that, and the roles I can leave that, and I update that as well here, and that would also trigger an update. And I can as well add as many roles as possible in my organization here. Say as I want to say a digital marketer, I could just do that as well and add that. And maybe I don't want the marketer to have access to updating my organization or my roles or my app store, inviting people. I would just leave it as that, just update the permissions and that's all. Okay, so that's how you can create all of the roles that you have in your organization down here. And for the super admin, out of the box, you have access to all of this. And for an admin doesn't have the rights to update organization and manage roles. And for staff should not have access to all of this manage organization settings. In the App Store, yes, they can, but from this part of managing the organization, they shouldn't have access to all of these things. All right, so to invite, in inviting anyone, you just type in their name here, then choose the roles. These are the three that we created out of the box for you. But with the other two that you created, you can invite people to your organization based on these roles. And when they get the email and the invites, it should be based on this particular roles, and they can join your organization based on these roles. So it's a powerful system. And you can add another person or many people at once, just if you want to just put the mail and role and all of that. And in the case where you have pending invitations, let me delete all of this so you can see. If you have pending invitations, there is this here. So pending invitations are invitations you've sent to people that you've not approved yet. You could just come here and click pending invitations, and there's nothing here yet, but you see it in that case when you start inviting people. And members is going to show everybody in your organization their roles and contact details. And if I click on one member, I can decide to remove them from the organization if need be. I wouldn't want to remove myself. basically. But this can happen when there are other super admins and you'd want to remove them from the organization. And you can assign new roles to the members of the team as well, basically. And for billing is where you then subscribe to 390 when you've gotten to that point of subscribing after your 14-day free trial. I still have a couple of days to try out 390. So I can, when I'm done, choose a plan at that point in time to help me move further. Okay. So these are the general parts on how to manage your settings. I will, in another video, show you how to invite and how that entire process would happen. All right. Thank you.